Welcome back for another market report, and today we're handling the big daddy of them all, King County. We're going to talk about the March 2022 stats coming out of King, and it's, as you would expect, meteoric, I guess is the best way to say it. So, Courtney, why don't you take us through the stats, and then I'll give you my take.
Yeah, so the stats for March of 2022 for King County, the average price is a whopping $1.226 million, which is up 15% from last March and around 10% from just last month, which we'll touch on in a second. We also saw a slight increase in inventory since last March with 3,177 new listings, and there were about 1,195 homes sold, which is up 3% from this time last year. Units sold was down 5%, which now sits at 2149. So we saw a huge increase in price, almost 10%, or actually just a little bit over 10% in just 1 month. So it's a little hard to make predictions on why that's happening, but do you want to elaborate on that a little bit?
The number's not surprising. It's not surprising to me personally. Basically, what we've had is this mad dash and rush towards any kind of housing in certain areas, just trying to get things under contract before the rates went up. And these numbers are from last month when the rate was significantly lower than this month. Those units sold, that reflection I think you're going to find is really driven mostly by certain cities like Bothell, Bellevue, basically the east side in general. And really, truly, like I said, in certain areas, like in Bothell, 30-40% over asking last month was not unusual. Okay.
That's true.
The number of new listings going up significantly over last year, those numbers, that's a good number to me. I'm really excited about that because what that means is that we're seeing more inventory finally. Mm-hmm. And what we might see, as I've been telling people all along, is a slower market this summer as things kind of finally even out. The problem is it's the rates, right? The rates are significantly higher. So we're at 5.75 on the par rate on average, according to Google. As of today, April 18th. Right.
Yeah.
And if the rates go up another point, your monthly is, there's a huge difference in your monthly payment, right? Mm-hmm. And so that's more than likely what's going to help kind of slow this down. So right now what I'm seeing is a mad rush to list your home before the market, quote unquote, flips. Now, I don't see the market flipping and suddenly everything falling in value. That's not what's going to happen. What we've seen is that the list pricing has kind of caught up to the market value for a lot of the homes, and we're going to see the list price reflect more reality, mm-hmm. which is great from an appraisal standpoint, certainly.
Yeah.
Because right now what we're having to do is our clients are having to bring so much extra money to the table to show the seller that they're willing to cover what we call an appraisal gap. So basically an appraisal gap is that difference between the asking price and the sold price, or the contract price, if you will. Mm-hmm. And the appraisal, of course, is how the lender determines what the asset is valued at. And they're only going to give you a loan for what the appraisal says it's worth.
Yeah.
So for people to win in multiple offer situations, they're having to say, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, I'm going to cover that gap. You don't have to worry about it. Here's this down payment document that states that if the appraisal comes in low, I'm going to cover up to X dollars over that appraised or that value to get us back up to the contract price, right? And another thing, and just from personal experience, I mean, certain areas like South King County, for instance, where there's still pricing that's seemingly sane, we're seeing massive multiple offer situations. I had a house just last week that was 42 offers, right? I mean, it's just crazy. And it went from being a $565,000 listing to a $706,000 sale for that seller. So I guess what I'm getting at is there's two things in play here. If you're going to list your home, give us a call and let's do it quick. If you're looking to buy,
the rates are low, because you will be able to get the most for your house. With low rates, buyer purchasing power is better.
Right. Yeah. And if you're buying, give us a call. You better do it quick because the rates are going up. So basically, now is the best time to act. And if you literally are waiting to see the economy collapse so that you can buy a house, more than likely there's a lot bigger things to worry about than just buying a house at that point in time, would be my guess.
Well, we don't really expect in Washington for the economy to, it's not going to be the same as, let's say, middle America, where there might not be as many job opportunities and things. it's very desirable in Washington to live here, and there's a lot of reasons why people are moving here. Job security is resources and
climate.
Yeah. There's
people like rain. What can we say?
I mean, and it's gonna be getting nicer too,
Right?
because
Could
global
be.
warming, we never know. But
I know, for us, global warming sounds awesome.
there's a lot of reasons to live here.
Yes.
So we don't expect that there's going to be a drastic drop in the market. Obviously, we can hope that a slight interest rate increase will balance the market a little bit, at least, so it's not 20% over asking for these offers we have to write. But, you know, it's all prediction, you know, and we can only hope that it evens out a little bit. But we do expect for things to go up. We have inflation, and prices will continue in that direction.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
yeah.
So welcome to our spring market. That's part of the reason why we're seeing so many new listings too. So anyhow, I hope this was informative. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. We're here for you.
We have a lot of resources to help you make a good decision too. It doesn't have to be so scary.
Yep. There's lots of different loan programs out there, lots of different lenders. We're happy to introduce you to a few really great ones. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching.